The visit of the Minister of Interior to the open prison complex asserted that the alternative sanctions project is moving in the right direction based on the humanitarian and civilized principles of the reform project of His Majesty the King. More in this report.
The visit of His Excellency, the Interior Minister, to the open prisons complex asserted beyond any doubt that the alternative sanctions project is moving in the right direction based on the humanitarian and civilized principles of the reform project of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa in a way that contributes to the development of the criminal justice system and the continuation of national efforts to promote human rights. The endorsement of the Royal Decree number 24 of 2021 by His Majesty the King, which allows the replacement of the original sentence before the start of its implementation with an alternative sanction or more, contributed to expanding the application of the law and moving forward in the development of the reformation system. With 558 inmates covered in the alternative penalties in Ramadan, the beneficiaries of the provisions of the law since its implementation have reached 5,432 inmates. In addition, 46 have been enrolled in the latest training and rehabilitation programs within the Open Prisons program, which is considered an important stage in the alternative sanction project. This means that the development and seriousness are a significant feature of this national project.
I thank His Majesty the King, His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, and His Excellency the Interior Minister. Thank you. The King provided many things to inmates. He did not forget anyone.
Thank you, His Majesty the King and His Excellency the Interior Minister, for the alternative sanctions program and the pardon. By the grace of God, this mistake won't be repeated.
We thank the wise leadership for replacing the penalty and reintegrating us into society. We apologize for the mistakes that won't be repeated. By the grace of God, I thank His Majesty the King and His Excellency Interior Minister for all that they have offered us.
I thank the Reformation and Rehabilitation Directorate and the General Directorate of Verdict Enforcement and Alternative Sentencing. All services reflect the dedication of the government to the citizens' interests.
The Interior Ministry has made us happy for the return of my beloved father. Ramadan Kareem.
The alternative sanction project will remain a bright side of the national milestones and a qualitative leap in the human rights system, along with a matter of national pride with its constructive achievements and initiatives within the framework of the rule of law.